All right, ready. I made a couple videos today. This is my second one. This is on an initial impressions review of a couple flashlights I just got. I have been carrying my Prometheus QR in my pocket for quite some time now, and I love it. It's just a little AAA battery, very no frills flashlight, heavy duty brass. It's patinaed up nice. It did have the quick release keychain on it when I got it, but I did pay extra to get this stainless steel clip, and it fits perfectly in my fifth pocket. Love it, but I hate the fact that I got to use two hands to turn this bitch on. I mean, it's got a really bright third mode on it for how little this guy is. But I don't like that I have to, it's a two-handed thing. Like, I don't want to be standing here like this. Like, I want to pull it out of my pocket and have this hand free, or vice versa, to do other shit when I'm changing the modes or turning it on. Like, to me, this isn't tactical, but at the same time, it may end up being really quick someday. And that's my biggest turnoff. And the clip, I use my little flashlights all the time when I'm working outside, like building like right now I'm looking at my fire pit. I like to be able to clip it to like the bill of a hat and basically just use it as like a headlamp. You can't do that with this thing because it's just one-sided. So I will continue to carry this thing, but I've been in the market for something similar in size, but was more with the back button. So what I ended up getting two because, well, they had them in copper and brass. So what I got was the Olight i5t, and it's called the EOS. So let me show you the brass one first. Now, I have been carrying both of these for about a week, and they've already started to patina up nice. They were really bright. They actually send them to you in a vacuum sealed bag so that they don't start getting patina until after you take them out of the bag. So why did I buy this guy over any other flashlights I'd seen? Well, first off, simplicity. I don't need a bunch of functions. I don't need a million different program functions. I don't need something that's so complicated that I gotta sit and think about it every time I want to use it. I want to push the button and it works. It's not a tactical flashlight, so I don't need it to be super bright or have a strobe. I have one of those for that. I have actually a couple. This is the, obviously, first off, I didn't think I said it, but this is an Olight. I have, which is my favorite Olight. This one is the Striker. It's the M1X. I've had it for quite a few years now. It's got the back, you know, the button on the back, which I like because I can have this hand free for things that I might need. And it has the Striker bezel on it, which I like. I mean, just last resort, I can use that. The functions mode are on the button right here. So I can pan through everything. I think it goes up to 1,000 lumens. You could strobe. So this is my go-to in a tactical situation. I basically leave this next to my bed. This next to an array of firearms that you know what? I still got to make that video on the perfect firearm to use for home protection. I've thought a lot about it, and I just haven't done it yet, but I gotta do it. Anyway, back to, if I'm looking for a tactical flashlight, this is the one I would go to. It's by my bed, 1,000 lumens, perfect strobe. I have it set on strobe and the highest brightness, if God forbid someone were to break in. So that's there. Now, I got these to go in, just in that fifth pocket. They're only, you know, maybe 100 and some lumens, might be a little brighter. It has a moonlight mode. So I hit it once. It has a moonlight mode, so if I'm just walking around the house and I don't want to like super wake up, like I do this shit all the time. Like I get up in the middle of the night, I might hear something or I might be thirsty or something. I use that moonlight mode. It's just bright enough that you're not going to stub your foot or smack your shin on something. But it's bright enough that it's not too bright that your eyes are going to adjust to the light and you're going to have a hard time going back to bed. And then the second mode is a bright mode. And it's pretty bright. I mean, I can see everything I need to see with that bright mode. And it's a softer light. So just two modes, nothing really to, I mean, click once, click twice. Low, high, that's all you got. And it's a, back clicker. It's big enough that it's substantial enough in my hand that it's not going to get lost. And what is awesome about this clip is it's two-way. So I can clip it this way or I can clip it this way. So, for example, if I wanted to go outside and work on the fire pit, I can clip it to the bill of my hat, and now it's a headlamp. That simple. There aren't a lot of flashlights out there that have that two-way clip on it, so that's awesome. So those in itself are the reason I got it. Simplicity, just two modes, a low moonlight, and then a higher, so I can see anything else that I need to see. I break down the side of the road, need to change a tire, letting the dogs out of their kennel at night, I'm working outside, and it's got, the last thing is, it's just a AA battery. This one here has a rechargeable battery, and it does have an indicator to let me know when the battery's getting low, but I like the simplicity of just being able to throw a AA battery. Like, it lets you know when it's starting to get low, it gets a little duller. And I keep I have a huge box of batteries here in the house, but if I were out somewhere and it's getting low, I can just run in the store, get a AA battery. I'm not going to run in the store and get another rechargeable battery that would fit this thing. So that I like. Just a simple AA battery, very simplistic use. You don't need a lot of muscle memory for this thing, like some fast flashlights. I just don't want to put the mental effort into learning all the stupid modes. Two modes, reversible, two-way clip, AA battery, and of course you got the patina factor here too. So this one was really that just pinkish hue when it came out of the box, which I just hate. But as you know, I did my review on my tactile turn pens. This is another copper. This is copper. Look how dark that thing has gotten. So within a week, they should be about the same color, which is awesome. So, and I bought these off of eBay. I did originally have them in my cart on Amazon for like $10 cheaper, but they sold out quick. They're limited edition. So I ended up finding them on eBay from two separate buyers, but still pretty cheap. I don't think I paid more than like 40 bucks a piece for these. So I bought them both at the same time. Got them a day apart from two different sellers. So that's the copper, and the same one in brass again. It has started to patina somewhat, and I'll compare it to my tactile turn in brass. So this one is really, I've been carrying both of them. I kind of alternate between the two. They get the patina going on them, and it's darkened up really nice. So I'm looking forward to this one getting darkened up too. And they're both the identical flashlight, just this one's brass and the other one is copper. So to compare it, that's my go-to Zippo. I've mentioned many times in videos with my torch in it. Oh, there we go. I have not had to fill this thing up in forever. I filled it up and I used the shit out of this thing, and it's just like, it's like a bottomless amount of fluid in that torch. So I'm sure I'll say that tonight when I go to make a fire pit, it'll be empty. But yeah, so brass, copper, both starting to patina up nice. Again, this is the Olight i5t EOS. They are considered a limited edition, so if you're interested, you can find them on eBay, or you could find them on Amazon. I'm sure you can still find them if you really look hard. But highly recommend. Just super simple. If you're like me, you want something that's functional but simple. You can still put that in the fifth pocket and you really won't notice it. and double A. Super simple. That's my story. Oh, 10 minutes. This has got to be a record. So, since I got a couple more minutes, I usually 15 minutes is kind of like the go-to for me. I got a new item. I'm hoping either will be here today, but definitely should be here by tomorrow. It is my new big ass folder. Been waiting for it to come from Australia, half breed. It's a folder, but it is going to eclipse any of the big knives I have, and I just can't wait to get it. So as soon as I get it, I will carry it for a day or so, and then I will do an initial review on it. So looking forward to it. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I am going to make my video on the best home protection weapon for the situation. So it's not as simple as this is the gun for you. I really think it really comes down to, it's all situational, and it can be different in the same house at different times, depending on if there's people home, if you're alone, or if it's just you and your wife, or you have neighbors that live next to you. Like I live out here in the middle of nowhere. I don't have any neighbors, so I don't have to worry about firing in it, the round, or if it's like a shotgun, rounds penetrating that exterior wall and hitting someone outside. That's not an issue of mine. My only issues would be if I had guests or kids in the house at the time of an invasion. So I will be talking in more detail about that in that video, and hopefully it's something that interests you. I know it interests me, and I think about that stuff probably more than I should. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.